Islands, East China Sea, April 18th, 11:03 a.m., bright daylight. Watsuri Island, largest of disputed chain. 180 U.S. Marines, 140 Japanese Marines, joint training exercise. Then radar lit up. 18 Chinese landing craft, 500 troops, attack formation, invasion force. Impact, 12 minutes. Captain Takeshi Yamamoto, Japanese Marine Commander, transmitted. Captain David Foster, U.S. Marine counterpart. David, 18 Chinese boats inbound, 500 troops estimated, invasion force approaching 3 beaches simultaneously. Foster responded instantly. Takeshi, alliance activated, Article 5 considerations, we defend Japanese territory together. Marines of both nations battle stations. But Beijing miscalculated catastrophically. Never expected combined U.S.-Japan response. Never imagined Marines already positioned. Never calculated what happens attacking an American ally on American-defended territory. 320 combined Marines, 18 Chinese boats, 500 invaders, 12 minutes to contact. Decide now, surrender island or defend together. Foster and Yamamoto decided instantly. Together. This is Operation Rising Shield. 48 hours earlier, Beijing Central Military Commission headquarters. President Xi Jinping addressed naval commanders. Senkaku Islands belong China. Japan illegally occupies them. Americans defend them. Unacceptable situation. I demand action. Capture main island. Raise Chinese flag. Force Japan accept reality. If Americans present, capture them too. International incident force negotiations. Execute immediately. Admiral Wang Liu received command. Mobilize invasion force. 500 elite marine infantry, 18 Type 726 landing craft, plus artillery support, plus air cover. Overwhelming force. Mission, capture Watsuri Island. Simple, amphibious operation. 12 minutes assault, complete victory. Easy mission. Wang briefed commanders. Senkaku defended by 120 Japanese soldiers, light weapons only, no American forces present, intelligence confirms. We bring 500 Marines, 18 landing craft, 4-1 advantage, overwhelm defenses, capture island, hold position, announce reunification, mission complete, 30 minutes, questions. One captain asked if Americans arrive. Wang, they won't arrive. Nearest carrier 4 hours away. We complete mission 1 hour, too late for American response, perfect timing, execute dawn operation. But Wang's intelligence catastrophically wrong. Not 120 Japanese, not 0 Americans. Instead, 140 Japanese Marines, elite unit, plus 180 United States Marines. Secret joint exercise, not announced, not publicized. Strategic deployment, waiting, ready, combat capable. Meanwhile, Senkaku Islands, Watsuri Island, main isle of chain, small rocky outcrop, Japanese territory since 1895, disputed by China since 1971. Strategic location, oil reserves, fishing grounds, political importance. Captain David Foster commanded U.S. Marine Company, 180 Marines, deployed 2 weeks earlier, joint training with Japanese counterparts. Captain Takeshi Yamamoto commanded Japanese Marines, 140 soldiers, elite amphibious rapid deployment brigade, Japan's Marine Corps, professional, ready, combat capable. Foster and Yamamoto had trained 14 days, coordinated tactics, combined operations, joint defensive positions, mutual trust, brotherhood, 2 nations, 1 mission.
Defend Senkaku together. At 10:51 a.m., Japanese radar detected contacts. 18 ships, Chinese transponders heading Senkaku. Attack formation, high speed. This wasn't patrol. This was invasion. Yamamoto transmitted Foster. David, 18 Chinese ships inbound our radar. Attack formation, 500 troops possible. Foster, Takeshi, seeing same contacts. Combined battle stations. Your Marines North Beach, mine South and East. Together, we cover all 3 landing zones. Yamamoto, understood. Japanese Defense Forces activated. American allies, you are authorized. Defending Japanese territory per security treaty. Article 5 applies. Foster, transmitted U.S. Pacific Command. Admiral, 18 Chinese ships invading Senkaku Islands. Japan activated Mutual Defense Treaty. Request engagement authorization. Admiral Richardson responded. Captain Foster, Senkaku Islands covered under Article 5 U.S.-Japan Security Treaty. Chinese invasion equals attack on ally. Engagement authorized, defend with all necessary force. Weapons free. Alliance active. Foster, copy. Engaging with Japanese allies. Combined defense. At 11 a.m., Foster addressed combined Marines. Listen, Chinese invasion force inbound, 500 troops, 18 boats, 320 of us defending. Outnumbered but positioned. Japanese brothers, Takeshi commands your forces. My Marines follow American structure. We fight together. 1 mission. Defend this island. Protect Japanese sovereignty. Honor alliance. Clear? 320 combined voices. Ura! Banzai! Foster ordered. Marines and Japanese forces defensive positions. Hold fire until boats beach. Let them land. Trap them. Then destroy them all. Overlapping fields of fire. Javelins ready. Mortars set. Combined arms defense. Execute. 320 troops rushed positions. Japanese Marines covering northern beach. American Marines covering southern and eastern beaches. Combined heavy weapons pools. Mutual support. Professional. Coordinated. Ready. At 11:11 a.m., 18 Chinese landing craft appeared. Horizon, approaching fast. Troops visible, standing ready, weapons up, confident, expecting easy victory. No resistance visible. Perfect operation, seemingly. Wang transmitted troops. Marines landing in 12 minutes. Secure beaches. Advance inland. Capture island. Plant Chinese flag for reunification. 500 voices. Battle cry. Determination. Victory assured. Foster watched Chinese boats through binoculars. Massive force. 18 vessels. 500 troops. Overwhelming numbers. But Marines prepared. Positions excellent. Combined force lethal. Beaches becoming kill zones. Yamamoto transmitted. Foster. David. Chinese forces underestimating us. They think only light Japanese defenders. American presence unknown. Complete surprise possible. Foster. Tishi. Exactly. Let them land. All 500. All 18 boats. Then destroy them all together. This is perfect tactical opportunity. Chinese boats accelerating. 1,500 meters. 1,500. 200. 100. 50. Baying rams dropping. Troops charging. 500 soldiers landing simultaneously. 3 beaches. Northern beach 170 troops. Southern 170. Eastern 160. Exposed. Charging. Unaware. Foster. Transmitted. All Marines. Japanese and American. Chinese forces landed. 500 exposed targets. All 3 beaches. Combined fire mission. Destroy invaders. Fire. At 11:17 a.m., 6 minutes before Chinese expected to reach defensive positions, Senkaku Island erupted. Combined Marine Corps response beginning catastrophically.
11:17 a.m. 320 combined Marines opened fire simultaneously. 3 beaches, 500 Chinese soldiers exposed, no cover, trapped ambush, coordinated kill zone. Japanese M-Type 89 rifles firing, Japanese Type 96 machine guns hammering, Japanese Type 87 anti-tank missiles launching. Northern beach becoming slaughter ground, 170 Chinese troops landing there, dying there. Japanese Marines, professional, trained, accurate, deadly. American M4 rifles firing southern and eastern beaches. M249 saws raking sand. M2 heavy machine guns devastating. Javelin anti-tank missiles tracking landing craft. Combined American firepower overwhelming southern Chinese forces. 170 Chinese dying southern beach. 160 dying eastern beach. 8 American Javelin missiles launched simultaneously, tracking landing craft, heat-seeking, unstoppable. Whoosh, whoosh. 8 Chinese boats exploded, destroyed, sinking, killing troops still aboard. 10 boats remaining, but landing complete. 500 Chinese troops beached, all exposed, all vulnerable, all dying. 6 Japanese Type 87 anti-tank missiles launched, more landing craft destroyed. 4 more Chinese boats gone, 6 remaining, all damaged. Retreating impossible, Chinese troops trapped. 3 beaches, combined Marines crossfire covering every direction. Nowhere hiding, nowhere retreating, nowhere advancing, only dying. Wang screamed, radio, what's happening? Massive resistance, heavy weapons, Americans here. Impossible. Chinese commander, beachhead, admiral, Americans and Japanese, combined force, heavy weapons, javelins, missiles, hundreds casualties, request immediate evacuation. Wang, impossible. Americans cannot be there. Intelligence confirmed. Fight through. Complete mission now. But fighting through, impossible. Chinese troops trapped, 3 beaches, combined Marines crossfire covering every direction. Nowhere hiding, nowhere retreating, nowhere advancing, only dying. 300 Chinese already dead or wounded, 6 minutes into battle, massacre occurring. 200 Chinese remaining, scattered, desperate, some surrendering, some fighting, some trying reaching remaining boats, trying escaping, impossible. Foster transmitted Yamamoto. Tishi, Northern beach status, Yamamoto, 170 Chinese dead, Japanese casualties, 0, beach secured. Foster, Southern Beach, 170 Chinese dead, American casualties, 0. Eastern Beach, say. Combined force, 0 casualties. Chinese forces, 300 dead, 200 remaining, scattered. Yamamoto, David. Article 5 working perfectly. Alliance demonstrated. Japanese territory defended. Foster agreed to Keshi. But this invasion attempt requires response. Message needed. Beijing 6 remaining boats trying escape. Javelin them. Japanese missiles finish them. No Chinese vessel returns. China. Remaining 6 Chinese boats attempting escape. Reversing engines. Fleeing beach. But Marines not letting them leave. Javelins and Type 87s firing. Whoosh. Whoosh. 6 more boats destroyed. All 18 landing craft eliminated. No Chinese escape. No survivors returning. Complete destruction. Meanwhile, beaches, 200 Chinese troops remaining. Scattered. Hiding behind rocks, bodies, anything offering cover. Some fighting, some surrendering, some playing dead. Combined Marines advancing systematically, sweeping beaches, clearing positions, professional, methodical, deadly. Foster ordered, clear beaches systematically, accept surrenders where offered, kill everyone fighting. Japanese and Americans sweeping together, move. Combined Marines advancing side by side, American and Japanese brothers in arms, clearing positions, capturing surrenders, eliminating resistance, professional coordination, mutual support, historic cooperation. By 11:38 a.m., 21 minutes after landing began, Chinese invasion force eliminated. 500 troops invaded, 0 escaped, 418 dead, 82 captured, wounded, all 18 boats destroyed, complete annihilation, perfect defense, joint victory. But Foster and Yamamoto new invasion attempt required international response. Beijing authorized this in Russian. 500 troops did an accident invade, 18 boats did an accident attack, coordinated operation authorized at highest levels, retaliation required, message demanded. Admiral Richardson transmitted. David, outstanding defense combined with Japanese allies, 0 marine casualties, 500 Chinese eliminated, 18 boats destroyed. Now phase 2, 9 Chinese naval and air bases supporting this invasion. Fujian Province, Xinjiang Province, destroy them. Tomahawk authorization granted, execute. Yamamoto transmitted. Japanese command, Tokyo requesting coordinated response. Chinese bases supporting invasion must be destroyed. Japan requests joint strikes with U.S. forces. Japanese Prime Minister authorized. Japan activates defensive response. U.S.-Japan joint strikes authorized. Article 5 invoked. Destroy Chinese invasion infrastructure. Protect Japanese sovereignty. Combined U.S. destroyers and Japanese destroyers. Loaded Tomahawks. Anti-12 missiles. 27 missiles total. 9 targets. 3 missiles per base. Guaranteed destruction. American and Japanese weapons. Together. Historic joint strike. Alliance operational. At 11:45 a.m. 28 minutes after invasion began. 27 missiles fired. Supersonic weapons. GPS guided. Precision strikes targeting 9 Chinese bases. Fuzhou Naval Base. Ningdai Naval Base. Pingyar Amphibious Base. Wenzhou Naval Base. Ningbo Naval Base. Zhoushan Submarine Base. Plus 3 air bases supporting operation. Missiles struck simultaneously. Massive explosions. Docks destroyed. Ships sunk at anchor. Submarines damaged. Aircraft destroyed. Demand centers collapsed. Fuel depots exploding. Secondary detonations. Fire spreading. Total devastation. China's East Sea Fleet infrastructure obliterated. 9 bases destroyed. 73 ships sunk at anchor. 42 aircraft distracted. Regional military capability decimated. Cost $40 billion. Strategic disaster. She's edition castathrons. Fire.